of his biggest strengths. He could striker, a left winger, or even as a central forward in Amorim's system. His dribbling, link-up play, and ability to press defenders make him an ideal addition to United's attack. United isn't the only club interested in Cunha. They have also been monitoring his situation, and if his release clause is triggered, a bidding war could ensue. United will need to move fast if they want to secure his services. A transfer window will be crucial for Manchester United. Will they activate Cunha's release clause? Or will they look elsewhere for attacking reinforcements? The coming months will reveal the answer. Is Cunha to Manchester United? Will it happen? Only time will tell. What do you think? Would he be a good signing for United? Let us know in the comment, like and subscribe for more football updates. Manchester United's transfer plans are heating up, and one of the biggest names on the chopping block is none other than their number one goalkeeper, Andre Onana. Suggests that United could be looking to offload the Cameroonian shot-stopper, just 1 year after signing him. But why? What went wrong? And where could he be heading next? Let's dive into all the latest details surrounding Onana's potential exit from Manchester United. Andre Onana's journey to Manchester United was supposed to be the perfect move. After impressing at Ajax and helping Inter Milan reach the Champions League final, United saw him as the ideal replacement for David. They secured his signature in the summer of 2023 for a fee of around £47 million. Erik ten Hag, who previously worked with Onana at Ajax, was confident that he would bring a new dimension to excellent distribution and shot-stopping ability. However, things did not go as planned. Struggled to adapt to the Premier League's fast-paced and physical nature. He made costly errors in key matches, including some high-profile mistakes in the Champions League group stage, which contributed to United's early exit from the competition. His distribution, once seen as a strength, became a liability at times, as misplaced passes led to dangerous counterattacks. Fans questioned whether he was the right. While Onana did show moments of brilliance, inconsistency plagued his performances. With Manchester United enduring a difficult, changes were inevitable, and the goalkeeper position has now come under scrutiny. So why would United consider selling Onana so soon after signing him? There are several reasons behind this potential move. First, which role? Manchester United spent big in the past few transfer windows, and with financial fair play, FFP, regulations in mind, they need to balance the books. Selling Onana could free up funds for other priorities. Secondly, United's recruitment team may have realized that they need a more traditional goalkeeper who fits. While Onana is exceptional with the ball at his feet, his shot-stopping and aerial dominance have not been at the level expected from number one. Another key reason is potential interest from Saudi Arabian clubs. Reports suggest that a Saudi Pro League team is ready to make a big money offer for Onana. If United can recoup most of the £47 million they paid for him, they might see this as an opportunity too good to turn down. If Onana leaves, who could replace him? Manchester United has with several goalkeepers. FC Porto's Diogo Costa is one name that has come up frequently. Costa is an excellent shot-stopper and commands his penalty area well. Another potential target is AC Milan's Mike Maignan, who has been one of the best goalkeepers in Serie A. Some reports even suggest that United could look at Brentford's David Raya, although he is currently on loan at Arsenal. Choose, the next goalkeeper must be someone who brings stability and confidence to the defense. If Onana does leave, where will he go? The Saudi Pro League appears to be the most likely destination. The league has European players with lucrative offers, and Onana could be tempted by the financial incentives. However, there's also speculation that he could return to Serie A, where he enjoyed success. A reunion with his former club could be an option if Inter decides they need another goalkeeper. Other potential destinations include top and Bundesliga strengthen their squad with an experienced stopper. If Onana leaves, it will mark another significant change in Manchester United's. Amorim's vision for the team is still evolving, and the club must ensure they make the right their former glory. A new goalkeeper would be a major part of that transformation. However, this situation also raises questions about the club's decision-making. Selling a player after just one season suggests a lack of long-term planning. Have United learned from past mistakes, or is this another example of poor transfer strategy? Andre Onana's time at Manchester United may be coming to effective. While his move to Old Trafford promised excitement, the reality has been far from ideal. Whether he stays and fights for his place or moves on to a new challenge, his future will be one of the biggest king points of summer transfer. What do you think? Should Manchester United sell Onana, or should they give him more time to prove himself? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more football updates. Manchester United have identified their next defensive kingpin and approved a £50m plus deal, but while the player is open to moving, one vitally important condition must first be met. Operating with a back five requires Man United to possess more centre-backs in their ranks than those deploying a traditional back four. When all are fit, Ruben Amorim can currently call upon Harry Maguire, Matthijs de Ligt, Sandro Ines, Lena Euro, Victor Lindelof, Johnny Evans, and Aiden Heaven. However, both Evans and contract at season's end and not expected to be offered extensions. As such, a new colossus at the back is on the agenda, according to The Sun, going all out for a player they previously lodged 2 bids for. Everton's Gerard Branthwaite is the man in demand. Man United previously was back in the summer of 2024. The higher of the 2 bids was worth £45 million plus £5 million in add-ons. But per The Sun's latest report, Man United believe Branthwaite can be their next defensive kingpin, and are ready to meet his £50m plus valuation. It's important to note Everton valued Branthwaite at a much loftier sum in the region of £60 million. Following the club's takeover, revival since David Moyes retook charge and a new stadium, there are no suggestions Everton either want to sell, or would sell for a reduced fee. In any case, and encouragingly for Man United, it's claimed the 22-year-old is ready to consider the switch, though only if Man United do one critically important thing first. Branthwaite's condition, why he's open to Man United move. Branthwaite is understood to be open to the move if it helps raise his profile within the game. Joining a club the size of Man United with their vast global appeal will guarantee that. However, the left-footer would only give the final sign-off if Man United are competing in the Champions League, according to the report. Red Bulls have already blown their trying for Europe's premier competition via League, though there is a backdoor. Winning the Europa League would grant Man United passage into next year's UCL, and United have advanced to the quarter-final stages where Lyon await. Amorim's side are currently in the bottom half of the league table, so the only way for them to qualify for Europe's elite club competition is by winning the Europa League. Branthwaite, standing at 6 feet 4 inches tall, is quick, strong, good in the air and efficient in defensive contributions. He has showcased his quality in recent times, so he could be a shrewd acquisition for Man United if they purchase him. Realistic chance of them finishing in the Champions League qualification spots in the Premier League this season after winning just 10 matches this term. However, Man United could still qualify for the Champions League if they can win the Europa League this season, with the Red Devils facing Lyon in the quarter-finals. That would help Amorim's side sign better players in the summer, as every player wants to play in the competition. It would provide a huge boost in income. United will face either Rangers or Athletic semi-final in an all-English final. A secondary reason Branthwaite is open to joining Man United, per the report, relates to his international ambitions. The defender was a surprise omission from Thomas Tuchel's first England squad, despite a stellar season and a half of luck. The opportunity to play for arguably the world's biggest club, and also in the Champions League, would raise Branthwaite's profile and, in his mind, enhance his chances of forcing his way into England's starting 11 for the 2026 World Cup. Everton boss David Moyes has already provided his stance on losing Branthwaite in the summer, and told any club to bring a big bag of money if they want to sign the England international. Moyes said of Branthwaite, "We had some really good centre-backs here." During Moyes' first stint as Everton manager, best team, best defence, and gives you a chance of winning when you have that. Gerrard has done really well. There are moments when he can do better, there are times he still plays like a young centre-back but has an awful lot going for him. He's already been involved in the England squad before I came. He played really well last week and has got a good mentor around him in Tarky, James Tarkowski. Tarky has been around the league and seen a lot. He has been a good mentor in helping and improving him. So, Gerrard is a top player, and if people want to buy Gerrard, I've said many times, bring a big bag of money. Manchester United could be on the verge of ruining Arsenal's dream summer transfer. Athletic Bilbao star Nico Williams is one of Europe's most talented forwards. Summer move, after bagging 16 goal contributions already this season. But the 22-year-old, who reportedly has a modest release clause of between £50 million and £67 million, has also attracted attention from Barcelona. Arsenal seemingly will face an uphill battle, despite Arteta's desire to sign Williams, who reportedly wants to stay in Spain and is seeking a move to Catalonia. However, Barcelona's struggling financial situation has been widely reported, with the club only likely able to bring the Spaniard in if they offload a big-ticket player. This is where Manchester United come in. Williams can be a like replacement for Brazilian winger Rafinha, with United now being linked with forking out at least £60 million for the Brazilian. They're in a perfect spot for William Camp Nou, leaving Arsenal in the dry. The youngster would be able to link up with friend and Spanish teammate Lamine Yamal and rekindle the magic partnership formed during their victorious Euro 2024 run. According to Spanish outlet Fitches, that is exactly what may now happen. It is claimed that United are keen on signing former Leeds United winger Rafinha after his fine form. Last summer, when Williams was also linked with a move to both Arsenal and Barcelona, he revealed, "It's always good to hear things from the outside, it means I'm doing my job well. Every kid dreams of catching the eye of big clubs." Williams would be a huge boost for Arsenal's attacking depth, with Trossard struggling for form and Martinelli and Saka struggling with injuries. The Spaniard met Arteta over the final hump to bring home a league title. Man United appear on the scene to recruit the Spaniard, with the winger becoming a priority objective, as Amorim is looking to undertake a deep rebuild at Old Trafford. It comes after reports earlier in the week that suggested Arsenal had practically already agreed everything for the transfer of Williams in the summer. After beating Real Sociedad to progress T0 the quarter-finals of the Europa League, Amorim delivered some positive news about Man United midfielder Mason Mount ahead of their match against Lende. On Mount, Amorim said, "I think he is going to be on the bench. We will see, but we need every player, and if he is fit, I am going to play him. He cannot play too many minutes, just 5 minutes of Mason Mount is perfect." When asked about how much he's looking forward to having Mount back, Amorim replied, "I already said, I really love Mason Mount. I see him and I know how he suffers. He does everything. He eats right, his physical aspect is perfect, he is trying too much and maybe he is thinking too much about everything. He was European champion, he is a talent and he is a really talented. When a player does everything like he does, he will always have the support of everybody here in the club. So we will try to manage the load, and you already saw some players who have a lot of problems during one time. In some moments, he can stay fit, and I believe a lot in Mason Mount, and we need players like Mason Mount." Bruno Fernandes has been the heart and soul of Manchester United since his arrival in 2020. His passion, leadership, and technical brilliance have made him a fan favourite. But now, the football world is buzzing with rumours. Real Madrid is reportedly preparing a massive bid for the Portuguese playmaker. Could United really lose their captain? Is there truth to these rumours, or is this just another case of transfer speculation? Let's dive deep into the story. Bruno Fernandes arrived at Manchester United in January 2020 from Sporting CP. From day one, he transformed the team, bringing creativity, goals, and leadership. Over the years, he has been involved in countless crucial moments, through difficult matches, and proving himself as one of the best attacking midfielders in the world. Let's take a look at his impact in numbers. Over 200 appearances for United. More than 70 goals and 60 assists. A crucial role in securing Champions League football multiple times. With stats like these, it's no wonder that top clubs are watching him closely. But why would Manchester United even consider letting him go? Real Madrid has been linked with Bruno Fernandes multiple times in the past, but now, reports suggest that they are ready to make a serious move. Why? Because Los Blancos are looking for the perfect long-term replacement for Luka Modric and Toni Kroos, two legendary midfielders who are nearing the end of their careers. Madrid's interest in Bruno Fernandes makes sense. He is a proven leader. His attacking creativity fits their style. Champions League a valuable asset. According to reports, Real Madrid is preparing £1 billion. But would United even consider this offer? New Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim made it clear he does not want to lose his. Speaking in a recent press conference, he addressed the speculation, saying, "Bruno is not for sale. He is one of the most important players in our project. His leadership is crucial for the future." United's hierarchy also seems to back this stance. The club is looking to rebuild under Amorim, and selling their captain would send a message. However, there are some factors that could change things. If Real Madrid increases their bid beyond £100 million. If for an exit. Bruno Fernandes has always spoken about his love for Manchester United. He wears the captain's armband with pride, and his passion for the club is undeniable. However, every player has ambitions, and the chance to play for Real Madrid is tempting. The questions remain. Does he feel United can challenge for major trophies soon? Will he want a new challenge at this stage of his career? Could Real Madrid's prestige sway his decision? For now, Fernandes has not publicly expressed any desire to leave, but in football, things can change quickly. If United were to sell Fernandes, how would they replace him? Currently, they have talented Mason Mount, Christian Eriksen, and young prospects like Kobbie Mainoo, but none of them offer what Fernandes does. The club would need to find a top-class replacement. Potential replacements include Bernardo Silva, Manchester City; Joao Felix, Atletico Madrid; Florian Wirtz, Bayer Leverkusen. Due unlikely, given he plays for Real Madrid already. Selling Fernandes would be a massive risk for United. The club has made mistakes in the past by letting key players go, and they cannot afford another setback. The Manchester United fan base is divided. Some believe that cashing in on Fernandes could help fund a rebuild, while others think selling him would be disastrous. Here are some fan opinions. "We can't lose our captain. He's the only one every game. If Real Madrid offers £100 million, we should take it and reinvest in the squad. We need stability. Selling Bruno would set us back years." As for what happens next, we must watch how the summer transfer window unfolds. If Real Madrid pushes harder, things could get interesting. But for now, Bruno Fernandes remains a Manchester United player. Bruno Fernandes has been a leader, a warrior at Manchester United. While Real Madrid's interest is real, Manchester United and room to keep him. But in football, anything can happen. What do you think? Should United sell if the right offer comes? Or should they do everything to keep him? And don't forget to subscribe for more football updates. Manchester United is on the lookout for a new attacking star, and Matheus Cunha has emerged as a top target for the summer transfer window. With his impressive form in the Premier League, could he be the solution to United attacking issues? Let's break down the full story, including the later reports. His release he would fit under Ruben Amorim at Old Trafford. Matheus Cunha's rise to being short of impressive. The Brazilian forward started his European career in Germany before moving to Atletico Madrid in Spain. But it was at Wolverhampton Wanderers that he truly found his rhythm. Since joining Wolves, Cunha has been one of their most important players, showcasing his flair, creativity and goal-scoring ability. Manchester United is in desperate need of attacking. With Anthony Martial's future uncertain and the need for more firepower alongside Rasmus Højlund, Ruben Amorim is looking for a versatile forward. Cunha, who can play as a striker, winger, or attacking midfielder, fits the bill perfectly. He signed a 4-year contract extension with Wolves, keeping him at the club until 2029. However, his new deal includes a release clause of £62.5 million, which means any club willing to pay that amount can sign him. With Manchester United showing strong interest, it's possible they could trigger the clause this summer. Despite his recent contract renewal, Cunha has hinted at wanting to compete for bigger trophies. He has been quoted, "I want to fight for titles and take the next step in my career." This suggests that if a club like Manchester United comes knocking, he could be open to making the move. Cunha's versatility is one of his biggest strengths. He could play as a second striker, left winger, or forward in Amorim's system. His dribbling, link-up play, and ability to press defenders make him an ideal addition to United's attack. Manchester United isn't the only club interested in Cunha. Arsenal and Chelsea have all his situation, and if his release clause is triggered, a bidding war could ensue. United will need to move fast if they want to secure his services. The summer transfer window will be crucial for Manchester United. Will they activate Cunha's release clause? Or will they look elsewhere for attacking reinforcements? The coming months will reveal the answer. Matheus Cunha to Manchester United, will it happen? Only time will tell. What do you think? Would he be a good signing for United? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more football updates. Manchester United will attempt to make a vast summer refresh with a colossal squad exodus incoming. According to Manchester Evening News, which reveals that Old Trafford may bid farewell to a double-figure list of players. Some of United's big figures are anticipated to hang up their boots at the close of this season, including Johnny Evans and Tom Heaton. Evans, at 37, United in 4 months and last took the pitch on December 18. Meanwhile, Heaton, who will turn 39 next month, has been sidelined since early February due to an unspecified injury. The likes of Christian Eriksen and Victor Lindelof are also expected to part ways with the club. Marcus Rashford, Antony, and Jadon Sancho might be sacrificed in hopes of acquiring a new goalscorer. With Casemiro available for a move, some of United's big figures are anticipated to hang up their boots at the close of this season, including Johnny Evans and Tom Heaton. Evans, at 37, hasn't started for United and last took the pitch on December 18. Meanwhile, Heaton, who will turn 39 next month, has been sidelined since early February due to an unspecified injury. Likes of Christian Eriksen and Victor Lindelof are also expected to part ways with the club. Marcus Rashford, Antony, and Jadon Sancho might be sacrificed in hopes of acquiring a new goalscorer, with Casemiro also made available for a move. Chelsea holds an obligation to buy Sancho for between £20 million and £25 million, but may consider paying a penalty, making his season-long loan permanent. The Premier League's profitability and sustainability rules, PSR, effectively assess the value of non-academy players, determining a player's price based on the transfer fee allocated over the duration of their contract. Casemiro joined Manchester United for £60 million on a 4-year contract in 2022, leading the club to seek £15 million for his sale to avoid PSR. Antony was acquired for £81.3 million during the same summer on a 5-year deal, costing £32.52 million, while Sancho would stand at £14.58 million if United continues to hold on to him. Man United might also be compelled to reduce their squad as they face the prospect of a season devoid of European football, given that the Champions League and Europa League formats require an additional 8 matches. The last time United embarked on a campaign in 2014-15, they played 44 games, suffering a staggering 4-0 defeat to MK Dons in the second round of the league. Already having played 46 matches this term, United is assured of at least 11 more. In terms of goalkeepers, Altay Bayındar's future remains uncertain. He may seek opportunities elsewhere to secure regular playing time, hoping to start for Turkey in the World Cup next year. The Red Devils also missed out on Chelsea-bound Giovanni Quenda, leaving them still searching for a winger. United well to Tyrell Malaysia, currently on loan at PSV Eindhoven, who may secure a permanent transfer, while they might face challenges in offloading Luke Shaw, who hasn't started for the club in 13 months, participating in only 9 matches over the last 90. The futures of promising youngsters Kobbie Mainoo and Alejandro Garnacho remain uncertain. Despite not having signed a renewal, Mainoo's current contract ends until 2028, and Garnacho faced a rejected £40 million bid from Napoli in January. Garnacho has received consistent praise from Amorim for his adaptability, while Mainoo, despite spending nearly 4 months sidelined due to injuries, showcased his potential as a playmaker with a goal in the 2-0 Europa League victory over PSV in January. The Red Devils must also consider the long-term future Joshua Zirkzee, who was initially signed as a support striker but is now thriving as a playmaker. The fate of Rasmus Højlund, too, remains to be determined. One player significantly affected by injuries is Mason Mount, who's managed to play only 33 of a possible 98 matches for United. Yet, he may find a second chance, as Amorim believes he could fit in his 3-4-2-1 system. Senior sales might be complemented by homegrown departures. Amorim has previously emphasized the need for United to enhance their efforts in selling their cultivated talents. Since 2022, their most lucrative sales have predominantly involved academy products: Andreas Pereira, James Garner, Anthony Elanga, Henderson, Mason Greenwood, and Scott McTominay. Man United's next fixture is against Nottingham Forest on kick-off at 7 p.m. Manchester United's search for young talent continues, and one name that has caught their attention is Southampton's rising star, Tyler Dibling. Recent reports suggest that United have sent scouts to monitor the young winger during his performances for England U19s. But who is Tyler Dibling, and why is he? Let's break down everything you need to know about this exciting prospect. Tyler Dibling is a young English winger who has been making waves in Southampton's academy. Known for his pace, dribbling ability, and sharp finishing, has drawn comparisons to some of the Premier League's top wide players. His impressive performances at youth level have earned him a place in England's U19 squad. He has continued to showcase his talent on the international stage. Manchester United's interest in Dibling is not surprising. The club has a long history of investing in young, talented players and developing them into first-team stars. With recent success academy grads like Alejandro Garnacho and Kobbie Mainoo, United is keen to continue building for the future. Scouts have been closely watching Dibling's performances for England U19s, analysing his technical skills, decision-making, and ability to play in high-pressure situations. If United moves forward with their interest, Dibling could become one of the next exciting additions to their youth setup. So, what makes Dibling such an exciting talent? Here are his key strengths. Dribbling ability: he has quick defenders with ease. Versatility: while primarily a winger, he can also play as an attacking midfielder. Finishing: Dibling has a knack for scoring goals from tight angles. Vision and passing: he creates chances for his teammates with intelligent passes. These attributes make him a well-rounded attacker, and at just 18 years old, he has plenty of room to develop further. United may not be the only club interested in Tyler Dibling. With his performances catching the eye, other Premier League clubs and European teams could also make a move for him. Southampton, known for producing top talents like Gareth Bale and James, will not let him go easily. If United want to sign Dibling, they may have to act quickly and make a strong offer. If Dibling joins, where would he fit into the squad? With winger like Alejandro Garnacho already in the team, he may not break into the first team immediately. However, United could integrate him into the U21 squad or send him on loan to gain experience. Alternatively, if he impresses in training, he could follow the path of Garnacho, who quickly transitioned into a first-team role. Dibling's ability to play across multiple attacking positions gives him an advantage, as he could provide depth in various areas. So, will Manchester United make a formal move for Tyler Dibbling? Right now, the scouting process is ongoing, and no official bid has been made. However, if United decide to push forward, they will need to negotiate with Southampton to secure the best deal possible for their young talent. As the summer transfer window approaches, expect more updates on this developing story. Dibbling's future could be one of the biggest talking points for United's youth recruitment strategy. Dibbling is a name that Manchester United fans should keep an eye on. His talent, versatility, and potential make him an exciting prospect for the future. Whether he ends up at Old Trafford or continues his development elsewhere, one thing is certain: winger has a bright future ahead. What do you think? Should Manchester United sign Tyler Dibbling? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more football transfer updates. Manchester United's search for young talent. One name that has caught their attention is Southampton's rising star, Tyler Dibbling. Recent reports suggest that United have sent scouts to monitor the young winger during his performances for England U19s. But who is Tyler Dibbling, and why is he on United's radar? Let's break down everything you need to know about this exciting prospect. Tyler Dibbling is a young English winger in Southampton's academy. Known for his pace, dribbling ability, and sharp finish, drawn comparisons to some of the Premier League's top wide players. His impressive performances at youth level have earned him a place in England's U19 squad, where he has continued to showcase his talent on the international stage. Manchester United's interest in Dibbling is not surprising. The club has a long history of investing in young, talented players and developing them into first-team stars. With the recent success of academy graduates like Alejandro Garnacho and Kobbie Mainoo, United is keen to continue building for the future. Scouts have been closely watching Dibbling's performances for England U19s, analysing his technical skills, decision-making, and ability to play in high-pressure situations. If United moves forward with their interest, Dibbling could become one of the next exciting additions to their youth setup. So, what makes Dibbling such an exciting talent? Here are his key strengths. Dribbling ability: he has quick feet and can glide past defenders with ease. Versatility: while primarily a winger, he can also play as an attacking midfielder. Finishing: Dibbling has a knack for scoring goals from tight angles. Vision and passing: he creates chances for his teammates with intelligent passes. These attributes make him a well-rounded attacker, and at just 18 years old, he has plenty of room to develop further. Manchester United may not be the only club interested in Tyler Dibbling. With his performances catching the eye, other Premier League clubs and European teams could also make a move for him. Southampton, known for producing top talents like Gareth Bale and James Ward-Prowse, will not let him go easily. If United want to sign Dibbling, they may have to act quickly and make a strong offer. If Dibbling joins Manchester United, where would he fit into the squad? With winger like Alejandro Garnacho already in the team, he may not break into the first team immediately. However, United could integrate him into the U21 squad or send him on loan to gain experience. Alternatively, if he impresses in training, he could follow the path of Garnacho, who quickly transitioned into a first-team role. Dibbling's ability to play across multiple attacking positions gives him an advantage, as he could provide depth in various areas. So, will Manchester United make a formal move for Tyler Dibbling? Right now, the scouting process is ongoing, and no official bid has been made. However, if United decide to push forward, they will need to negotiate with Southampton, who will likely want to secure the best deal possible for their young talent. As the summer transfer window approaches, expect more updates on this developing story. Dibbling's future could be one of the biggest talking points for United's youth recruitment strategy. Tyler Dibbling is a name that Manchester United fans should keep an eye on. His talent, versatility, and potential make him an exciting prospect for the future. Whether he ends up at Old Trafford or continues his development elsewhere, one thing is certain: this young winger has a bright future ahead. What do you think? Should Manchester United sign Tyler Dibbling? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more football transfer updates. Manchester United's transfer plans are heating up, and one of the biggest names on the chopping block is none other than their number one goalkeeper, Andre Onana. Reports suggest that United could be looking for a Cameroonian shot stopper, just 1 year after signing him. But why? What went wrong? And where could he be heading next? Let's dive into all the latest details surrounding Onana's potential exit from Manchester United. Andre Onana's journey to Manchester United was supposed to be the perfect move. After impressing at Ajax and helping Inter Milan reach the Champions League final, United saw him as the ideal replacement for David de Gea. They secured his signature in the summer of 2023 for a fee of around £47 million. Erik ten Hag, who previously worked with Onana at Ajax, was confident that he would bring a new dimension to United's play with his excellent distribution and shot-stopping ability. However, things did not go as planned. Onana struggled to adapt to the Premier League's fast-paced and physical nature. He made costly errors in key matches, including some high-profile mistakes in the Champions League group stage, which contributed to United's early exit from the competition. His distribution, once seen as a strength, became a liability at times, as misplaced passes led to dangerous counterattacks. Fans began to question whether he was the right man for the job. While Onana did show moments of brilliance, inconsistency plagued his performances. With Manchester United enduring a difficult season overall, changes were inevitable, and the goalkeeper position has now come under scrutiny. So why would United consider selling Onana so soon after signing him? There are several reasons behind this potential move. First, finances play a huge role. Manchester United spent big in the past few transfer windows, and with financial fair play, FFP, regulations in mind, they need to balance the books. Selling Onana could free up funds for other priority signings. Secondly, United's recruitment team may have realized that they need a more traditional goalkeeper who fits the Premier League's demands. While Onana is exceptional with the ball at his feet, his shot-stopping and aerial dominance have not been at the level expected from a Manchester United number one. Another key reason is potential interest from Saudi Arabian clubs. Reports suggest that a Saudi Pro League team is ready to make a big money offer for Onana. If United can recoup most of the £47 million they paid for him, they might see this as an opportunity too good to turn down. If Onana leaves, who could replace him? Manchester United has already been linked with several goalkeepers. FC Porto's Diogo Costa is one name that has come up frequently. Costa is an excellent shot stopper and commands his penalty area well. Another potential target is AC Milan's Mike Maignan, who has been one of the best goalkeepers in Serie A. Some reports even suggest that United could look at Brentford's David Raya, although he is currently on loan at Arsenal. Whoever they choose, the next goalkeeper must be someone who brings stability and confidence to the defense. If Onana does leave, where will he go? The Saudi Pro League appears to be the most likely destination. The league has been attracting top European players with lucrative offers, and Onana could be tempted by the financial incentives. However, there's also speculation that he could return to Serie A, where he enjoyed success with Inter Milan. A reunion with his former club could be an option if Inter decides they need another goalkeeper. Other potential destinations include top La Liga and Bundesliga clubs looking to strengthen their squad with an experienced shot stopper. If Onana leaves, it will mark another significant change in Manchester United's rebuilding process. Amorim's vision for the team is still evolving, and the club must ensure they make the right moves to get back to their former glory. A new goalkeeper would be a major part of that transformation. However, this situation also raises questions about the club's decision-making. Selling a player after just one season suggests a lack of long-term planning. Have United learned from past mistakes, or is this another example of poor transfer strategy? Andre Onana's time at Manchester United may be coming to an end sooner than expected. While his move to Old Trafford promised excitement, the reality has been far from ideal. Whether he stays and fights for his place or moves on to a new challenge, his future will be one of the biggest talking points of the summer transfer window. What do you think? Should Manchester United sell Onana, or should they give him more time to prove himself? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more football updates. Manchester United is reportedly setting its sights on Sunderland midfielder Jobe Bellingham as clubs prepare for the summer transfer window. The interest in the young talent, who has put in strong performances this season, comes as United looks to refresh its squad amidst reported departures. Jobe Bellingham, who is just 19 years old, is making waves in the Championship, having scored 4 goals and tallied 3 assists in 34 appearances so far this campaign. His contributions have been pivotal for Sunderland, who are currently positioned 4th in the Championship table and fighting for promotion to the Premier League. On March 19, 2025, Team Talk stated that Manchester United has joined the race for the midfielder, keen on securing his services as they prepare for the summer transfer market. But it's not just United with eyes on Bellingham, numerous clubs are keenly interested in the promising midfielder's future. Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur, Crystal Palace, and Borussia Dortmund are among the teams that have expressed interest, indicating a competitive environment as the transfer window approaches. Meanwhile, Brighton, Brentford, and Nottingham Forest have also been monitoring Bellingham's progress closely. As per current reports, Sunderland have placed a £20 million valuation on their prized asset ahead of the summer market. However, it's worth noting that should Sunderland fail to achieve promotion to the Premier League, they may be forced to sell Bellingham for approximately £30 million. This scenario is becoming a pivotal point for the club, as Bellingham's desire to play at the highest level could dictate his movement come the end of the season. Bellingham's move would be significant, not only for the midfielder but also for Manchester United, who recently have had questions surrounding their squad. The club is reportedly set to offload several players, including Victor Lindelof, Casemiro, and Christian Eriksen, an undertaking that could clear significant wage space but also leave gaps in the midfield. Casemiro is currently on a hefty £350,000 a week contract, and releasing him could free up funds needed to sign Bellingham. Manchester United's interest in Jobe echoes their previous attempts to land his brother, Jude Bellingham, who now shines for Real Madrid. They likely won't stop at anything to get his signature, indicates the ongoing ambition from United to tap into young talents who show promise. In addition to Bellingham's budding career with Sunderland, he has already made over 100 professional appearances, featuring twice for England's under-21s, proving he is ready for a bigger stage. Speculation continues as United considers the best moves ahead as the transfer window approaches. The club's management understands the urgency to bring in fresh talent to inject energy into an aging squad, particularly in the midfield. Following Eriksen's impending departure and doubts about the future of academy product Kobbie Mainoo, Bellingham could offer not just a viable option but a quality upgrade. The dynamics shift further depending on Sunderland's success in the Championship playoffs. If they secure promotion, Bellingham may choose to stay and pursue his career in the Premier League with Sunderland, trajectory many players aspirationally desire. However, if they falter, he may very well follow in the footsteps of many young talents who have made the leap to clubs offering greater visibility and opportunities. In summary, Jobe Bellingham has positioned himself as an attractive prospect in the upcoming summer transfer window. With Manchester United's interest intensifying, alongside several other elite clubs looking to strengthen their squads, Bellingham stands at the crossroads of his career with promising opportunities ahead. The stakes are high for Sunderland, who within the rushed transfer landscape, might risk losing a key asset which could alter the path for both club and player alike. Bellingham looks like he could be good enough to have a career at the very highest level at some point, similarly to his older brother Jude Bellingham, who is now a key player for Real Madrid and England. The older Bellingham did well to bide his time before making a really big move, choosing Borussia Dortmund earlier in his career, in what turned out to be a smart move. Jobe could similarly do well to choose a team like Brighton or Brentford for the time being, before moving to a major giant like United or Chelsea later. Still, MUFC will want to revamp their squad this summer, and that will likely mean bringing in top young talents to replace some of their aging big names who've mostly proven disappointing at Old Trafford. It's easy to see why Bellingham could be seen as a tempting option for them and a good fit for what Ruben Amorim is trying to build. Manchester United are reportedly keen on getting rid of Jadon Sancho for good, with a trusted journalist also revealing Chelsea's stance on making the loan deal of the winger permanent. Much was expected of Sancho when the winger joined Man United from Borussia Dortmund in the summer of 2021 for a £73 million transfer fee. The Englishman revealed at the time that it was a dream come true for him to move to Man United and said that he was excited to help the team develop into something special to bring the success that the fans deserve. However, that Old Trafford dream eventually became a nightmare, with Sancho falling out with then Man United head coach Erik ten Hag and being exiled from the team. Following an underwhelming loan spell at his former club Dortmund during the second half of the 2023-24 campaign, Sancho returned to action with Man United under ten Hag only to join Chelsea on a season-long loan deal in August 2024. Chelsea have an obligation to sign Sancho for £25 million in the summer of 2025 when his loan spell comes to an end. The Blues, though, can pay a fee to cancel the deal if they wish, and, according to Football Insider, Man United hope that this does not happen. The report has claimed that Man United are keen for the sale of the 24-year-old to go through and are desperate to get Sancho's high wages off their books for good. Sources say the Red Devils are keen to balance the books by selling Sancho and clear his big wage from the balance sheet at Old Trafford, adds the report in Football Insider, which has revealed that the English winger himself is happy to stay at Chelsea. Sancho could score only 12 goals and gave just 6 assists in 83 appearances for the Red Devils. So far in his loan spell at Chelsea, the winger has scored 2 goals and provided 6 assists in 28 matches in all competitions. Chelsea's stance on Jadon Sancho. Trusted journalist Fabrizio Romano has backed claims that Chelsea can pull out of a permanent deal for Sancho for paying a fee. However, according to the transfer expert, that is not the plan of the London club, who have always intended to keep the winger for the long term. Romano said on his YouTube channel, "It's true that Chelsea can pay a fee to Manchester United and not proceed with the obligation to buy for Jadon Sancho. It's the reality, but it's not the intention." From day one, Chelsea signed Sancho from Man United on loan with an obligation to buy because they want to keep Sancho and Sancho wants to be at Chelsea. However, recent reports have claimed that Chelsea could back out of the proposal, but only if a significant fee is paid to United. Having already agreed to sign another winger, Giovanni Quenda from Sporting Clube de Portugal, Chelsea could cut their losses on Sancho by paying the fee and avoid taking on his reported £250,000 a week wages. The Manchester Evening News understands United held talks about signing Quenda but never submitted a bid for the youngster. The 17-year-old will be competing against the likes of Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, Noni Madueke and Mykhailo Mudryk at Chelsea. It's believed that Sancho's erratic form has made the club think twice about completing a permanent move for him. The 24-year-old had an impressive start to life at Stamford Bridge but has gone on to score just twice and register 1 assist in 29 appearances across all competitions. United, on the other hand, are planning for next season without Sancho. The former Manchester City trainee was one of the United players named by Sir Jim Ratcliffe as being overpriced or not good enough. For Sancho, who now plays for Chelsea and we pay half his wages, we're paying £17 million to buy him in the summer, Ratcliffe told the BBC. If Chelsea opt to get out of their obligation to sign Sancho, United will have to look elsewhere to sell him. Banking the proceeds from a permanent exit would be welcome for the club's coffers, with Ruben Amorim operating under a severely restricted transfer budget as things stand, and when combined with a penalty fee from Chelsea, could represent the ideal outcome for United. Former Chelsea star William Gallas has argued that Sancho can't stay at Stamford Bridge, suggesting he needs to do more. "He's a talented player, everybody knows this, but we don't know why he can't perform and can't show what he can do," the former defender said. At Dortmund, he was magnificent. At Manchester United it didn't work well for him. Former Chelsea star William Gallas has argued that Sancho can't stay at Stamford Bridge, suggesting he needs to do more. "He's a talented player, everybody knows this, but we don't know why he can't perform and can't show what he can do," the former defender said. At Dortmund, he was magnificent. At Manchester United it didn't work well for him. Former Chelsea star William Gallas has argued that Sancho can't stay at Stamford Bridge, suggesting he needs to do more. "He's a talented player, everybody knows this, but we don't know why he can't perform and can't show what he can do," the former defender said. At Dortmund, he was magnificent. At Manchester United it didn't work well for him. He came to Chelsea and at the beginning we saw that Sancho from Dortmund, but then he disappeared. I don't know what the problem is, but at the moment he can't stay at Chelsea because he has to do more. When you play in the Premier League you have to play every game at the highest level. It's not easy, but you can't just play well for a few games and then chill out. Manchester United have made initial contact for Kenan Yildiz, sources have told Team Talk, with the Red Devils ready to make a move for the winger as we reveal Juventus' stance on a potential exit. Yildiz is one of the most exciting young players in Europe. The 19-year-old winger has been on the books of Juventus since 2022 and has established himself in the Italian club's first team. The Turkey international has scored 6 goals and given 4 assists in 41 matches in all competitions for Juventus so far this season. Yildiz has made 22 starts in Serie A and 8 starts in the Champions League for the Bianconeri this season, but he has not had a particularly good time in recent weeks, with Juventus head coach Thiago Motta not using the winger regularly. After Juventus's elimination from the Champions League, several top clubs have made it known that they are interested in signing the Turkey international winger in the summer transfer window. Sources have told Team Talk that clubs including Man United, Manchester City, Liverpool and Arsenal have shown interest in a summer deal for Yildiz. To date, there are no advanced talks, with the likes of Man United, Man City, Arsenal and Liverpool only gathering information and making initial contacts. However, should the opportunity arise, then all the big clubs in England are ready to make concrete moves for Yildiz, who is valued at €90 million, £75.7 million, $98 million. Juventus stance on Kenan Yildiz's future. Sources have said that although Juventus consider Yildiz a key player in their team, the Italian giants are willing to cash in on him. The Serie A club, though, will not sell the Turkey international on the cheap and have set a potential price tag of around €90 million, £75.7 million, $98 million. Juventus hold the key to Yildiz's future, and much will depend on whether the Bianconeri secure a Champions League spot for next season. A top-4 finish would not only provide the financial security to retain Yildiz, but it would also offer the winger the environment he needs to continue his development at the highest level. However, failure to qualify for Europe's Premier Club competition next season could force Juventus to reconsider their stance and potentially cash in on him this summer. Another factor that would play a major role in Yildiz's future is Juventus's managerial situation. With Motta's position at serious risk, the possible next head coach will play a crucial role in shaping Yildiz's future. If the new coach prioritizes youth development and guarantees him a key role, then Yildiz, who is very happy in Turin on a personal level, may opt to stay, and this is his preferred option. Otherwise, especially if Motta was to stay on as the Juventus boss, then he would become a very interesting opportunity for clubs, such as Man United. Man United are said to be open to selling Kobbie Mainoo this summer, but former Man City financial advisor Stefan Borson believes that the Red Devils could struggle to offload him. The Italian media has reported that Rasmus Højlund will leave Man United, with Napoli interested in signing the striker. Meanwhile, Sky German Manchester United's search for a new goalkeeper is heating up, and reports suggest they could turn to Blackburn Rovers' Ainsley Pears. But is he the right choice? And what does this mean for Andre Onana's future? Let's break it all down. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love Man United updates, transfer news, and deep dives into the biggest stories, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Now, let's get into it. Since joining Manchester United, Andre Onana has had a mixed season. He's made some great saves, but he's also faced criticism for costly errors. With summer approaching, rumors are swirling about potential changes in United's goalkeeping department. Some reports suggest that United might be open to replacing Onana, or at least bringing in more competition. And that's where Ainsley Pears comes into the picture. So, who is Ainsley Pears? For those who don't follow the championship closely, let's take a quick look at his career. Age and background: Pears is 26 years old and currently plays for Blackburn Rovers. Playing style: he's known for his shot-stopping ability, quick reflexes, and command of the penalty area. Current season performance: he has impressed at Blackburn, making crucial saves and proving to be a reliable presence between the posts. He may not be a household name like Onana or David De Gea, but he's been quietly making a name for himself in the Championship. So why would Manchester United be interested in Pears? There are a few key reasons. Affordability. Unlike big-name goalkeepers, Pears would come at a much lower cost. Homegrown status. Being an English player, he would help meet homegrown quota requirements. Reliable backup or future number one. He could start as a backup but develop into a first-choice option. Defensive stability. Some fans feel Onana's aggressive playing style causes issues. Pears could provide a more traditional goalkeeping approach. It's a move that could make sense financially and tactically. But would he be ready for the step up to the Premier League? Moving to a club like Manchester United is a massive jump. Playing at Old Trafford comes with enormous pressure. Premier League experience. He has never played in the top flight before. Adapting to United's style. United play a different system than Blackburn, which could take time to adjust to. Handling competition. If Onana stays, Pears would have to fight for game time. Many talented goalkeepers have struggled under the pressure at United. Can Pears rise to the challenge? So, what does all this mean for Andre Onana? If United sign Pears, does that mean Onana is out? Scenario 1, Onana stays, Pears comes in as a backup and develops over time. Scenario 2, Onana leaves, United make a surprise decision to move on from Onana. Right now, it seems more likely that Pears would be signed as a backup rather than an immediate replacement. But in football, anything can happen. So far, fans have mixed opinions on this potential transfer. Some think it's a smart move, while others believe United should aim for a bigger name. Personally, I think bringing in Pears as a backup could be a smart, low-risk move. But if United are planning to replace Onana, they might need someone with more Premier League experience. What do you think? Should United go for Pears, or should they aim for a bigger name? Let me know in the comments below. Manchester United outcast Antony has been enjoying a new lease of life at Real Betis, and the La Liga outfit are keen to keep the winger beyond the end of the season. Antony is said to be desperate to end his torrid spell at Manchester United and make his loan deal with Real Betis permanent. The Brazilian winger, 25, joined the Red Devils for big money back in the summer of 2022 after impressing under Erik ten Hag at Ajax, but has gone on to become the latest in a long line of players who have failed to live up to expectations at the club. While Antony's struggles at Old Trafford have been well documented, he has found a new lease of life with Real Betis, who took the forward on loan in January. He has registered 4 goals and a further 4 assists in just 10 games while in Spain, and the La Liga outfit are already exploring ways to keep him beyond this season. As per The Sun, Antony is also minded to staying in Spain. They claim that sources close to the player have indicated he is desperate to stay at Real Betis, while Real Sociedad are also now courting him. Given Manchester United's bleak financial situation, the club would likely entertain serious proposals for Antony, though they are all but guaranteed to make a huge loss on the £82 million sum they parted with to sign the player just 2.5 years ago. Sir Jim Ratcliffe confirmed that Antony was among the players who United would still be paying for this summer due to the structure of the deal previously agreed with Ajax. The Ineos chief included Antony while discussing a pool of inherited players, some of whom he went on to claim are not good enough and overpaid. If you look at the players we are buying this summer, that we didn't buy, we're buying Antony, we're buying Casemiro, we're buying Onana, we're buying Højlund, we're buying Sancho, Ratcliffe told the BBC. These are all things from the past, whether we like it or not, we've inherited those things and have to sort that out. For Sancho, who now plays for Chelsea and we pay half his wages, we're paying £17 million to buy him in the summer. Some are not good enough and some probably are overpaid. But for us to mold the squad that we are fully responsible for, and accountable for, will take time. We've got this period of transformation where we move from the past to the future.